Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm a previous student of Chris Blance for 8 years. I started when I was 8 and I finished when I was 16. I'm just going to tell you about, well, basically what I progressed to now. At this previous moment, I'm at college at the minute doing a foundation degree in art for fine art, and I'm hoping to progress on to university. So I've just been accepted for a course there. So I started when I was 8, and I'd been through school, and my mum had been really worried about everything that had gone on and things. I wasn't really catching up like the other kids were. The teachers were kind of just brushing it off. I kind of got sat in the corner a lot, like just to put on the computer, which was a bit rubbish. And because of that, I kind of lagged behind all the other girls, so I kind of got bullied a lot because I was kind of just shoved in the corner, to a point where when I was going to school I'd get this feeling in my stomach that I'd just know that I just did not want to go no matter what. I just absolutely hated it, and I really wanted to learn. I had this passion to like know other people. I wanted to learn things, so I was really desperate to a point where my mum found Chris. I can't remember where she actually heard from Chris about. I think it might have been off a friend. So I came for a diagnostic. I actually remember the bit when I first came, doing the alphabet and everything like that, and I started off on the like easy levels, just relearning my alphabet kind of thing, breaking it down from basically to so simple that it was like that, you know, just where the little kids first started off. But that's where I was at this point where it was just literally what kids were like in reception, so because that's how bad I was. And I really wanted to learn, and then she started introducing me to all these. I'd do a reading test first and a spelling test, and she'd point out the ones that I wasn't getting right and would make up chants for these, and all of these chants would come along with all of these fantastic stories that you were just so engaged by, and I just absolutely loved these stories, and it would bring up conversations about books and other things. It was just such a fantastic little method to get me like really engaged. And I'd draw a little picture, and I love art so much. It's kind of said that a lot of dyslexic children are very good at art, so this kind of was much better for me because it kind of engaged me immediately, and I just kind of did all these little drawings on the back and everything, and I would learn them off by heart, and I just absolutely loved them. I always enjoyed coming to the classes. I did a class every Saturday. My mum would take me in the morning, and then I would go off to ballet after, but I always loved coming with my bag and my books and everything, and I just really loved doing the classes. And then as I got better, progressively got better at everything, and I was getting on to complicated chants and stuff, and I would do a test every week, to a point where I think eventually I had 107 chants, I think, altogether. And I did a test, and I got all of these 107 right, and I have the certificate at home. I got it laminated because I was so proud. It was just really good. And then I got into books. I started off really easy. My mum bought me this series called Judy Moody. I don't know if Chris actually remembers Judy Moody. And I read all of these books in such a short period of time. And then it just started to get more intense, where I started to get onto harder books, to a point where I actually read Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix, which I think is about that big, in like a day. I was an absolute bookworm because I just loved it. I loved the fact that I didn't have this skill, and now I do have this skill, and it was just absolutely fantastic, to a point where I was just so pleased with myself. And at home, I think I still have a lot of books. My mum grates on me because I've got too many. I've got a wardrobe lodged with books. And people just buy me them. It's the easiest thing I'm easy to buy for Christmas. First thing you think of, buy Lisa a book, because that's the first thing I love them. I mean, I would go home every day from school, to a point where school got so good I really loved it, and it just like kind of piqued my interest to be able to do all these things. And the drawing, especially the drawings on the back, kind of got better and better at drawing, and I kind of realised I had this skill. And so I started to get much better at art as well, and that's where I'm heading in my direction now. But I think it brought me a lot of confidence in myself. Like I'm quite like, I'm very loud. You probably noticed this. I'm ridiculously loud. But I like that about my personality, and I wouldn't have had that if I didn't have the confidence to say, hey, I can read. Which is a bit ridiculous, but I got into drama and everything, and because I could read all these scripts and stuff, and I had the confidence to just stand up and be like, yeah, I can do this, on the front of the stage, first on the front, dancing, singing, everything. And it's just brought me absolutely bounds of confidence to do it together, and I just absolutely adore it. And now I'm going to do set design at university, and it's just, I'm so excited. And I just know that like all this imagination came from all of these imaginative stories, and especially because it, like, now I don't even use the stories anymore. I remember them. I remember being told all these little like things about Uncle and stuff. There was this particular characters that kind of led into stories, so you remembered, oh, that's Uncle, that's another Uncle one. And I would just be like, so now like my imagination's just wild, and just kind of leads on to like set design and drama and everything, and it kind of links all together. And I can do English. I came out with a B on the higher paper for GCSE, because I just absolutely had so much passion for it, and it was just, I don't think I would have done it without being able to read it all, because I just kind of straight away, that was my immediate thought. And like, and then when I progressed on to A level, I came out with 2 Bs. They were both very high. I was nearly on an A. I really wished I'd nailed that A, but you know, I'm still really happy that I've come out with that, and it's getting me places. And I think one day I'm going to be probably living in London to, you know, my life and everything, and hopefully I can be successful in what I want to do. And I think to lots of dyslexic people who are, if you know someone who's dyslexic, or you are dyslexic and you're watching this, it's all about like little things that help you, like just small things. And I think this method just helped me so much, and I wouldn't be the type of person I am or have so much passion for it if I hadn't have done this class at all. I wouldn't be anywhere. So